Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. When are you supposed to be moving?
In the next few months.
Same state or like going somewhere new?
I have no idea.
Near field perimeter scan.
No, still figuring out as we go.
Status.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn.
I mean, I may be again this year. I don't know yet though, but we'll see as well. Definitely staying where I'm at though. I just want like a different. Need a larger place. A little too small currently where we're at. I mean, the fact that I literally have like my studio and like office in like a little like corner right beside my kitchen should tell you that there's not enough space.
We are stuck here. The banished will never bow to anyone again.
He also kind of looks like the orcs from World of Warcraft.
Not the province.
You know, I see a lot of influence from like multiple games. Whoa. Calm down.
This ring will be operational. Please.
They about to kill him?
I think they were thinking about it.
Blade Master.
Ooh.
Spartan from a distance. I want to know
That looks new.
everything about him.
It's like Alien Predator status.
That is a badass armor. Dude.
You know,
Why do Banish look more badass than the Covenant? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, damn.
Accept.
I wish they kind of gave him like more of like a really like darker like image, like something just like super brutal, but like that still fits like standards of like Halo.
Apparently, we're locating the
If we stay
message
out here any
location
longer,
from the
they're gonna come
AI
back.
now.
They'll find us and they'll kill us. What
Or, like
if
someone
there's-
was trying to like infiltrate your like armor and your suit.
To figure out
There's nothing
who and
there.
what I was, and then they
You're
figured
looking
out
in
who
the
I
wrong
was,
direction.
but they couldn't
We
get in
need to go
contact with
home.
me.
Plot the waypoint.
Mm.
Do it.
I feel like it wants to give you the impression that it was like a bad signal,
Why would we go
but
down
like I have a feeling it may be
Banish plan
like
to wipe us out.
more beneficial for him to actually
there? What?
really
can
like
stop
go
them
towards
all?
the actual signal itself. Why
Hold
would you
up.
punch that armor, dude? That would
Yeah, no, I
break
was
your
gonna
hand.
say, why the fuck would you
I told
punch
you.
that?
We lost.
Punching Master Chief's armor would just break all the bones in your hands.
We need help.
Dude, that's like pure like titanium
No,
steel,
We
like
do our duty. Protect
at,
humanity,
like, minimum.
whatever the cost.
that dude should be crying in tears right now. His fingers should look like SpongeBob's when he tried cracking his knuckles. Like that's the status we're looking at right now.
How many guns do you need?
All of them. Is that a real question? Dude, we live in America.
This is a terrible idea. They're coming
How
for
many
us.
guns do you need?
All of them.
You
We gotta
peasant of a
remember,
man.
America really isn't a thing in this anymore.
Yeah, but Master Chief is America.
Incoming. All directions. It's
He's as Merc as you can get in space-wise.
okay.
Good to see the Covenant back. Well, not the Covenant, the elites.
You know, I think Halo has a better
I
story
just
than
realized I kept my guns for the last mission. When the hell has a Halo ever done that? What the fuck?
Oh. Yeah, I'm. Has Halo's been turned or been tried to be turned into a movie, right?
It has. It was actually a pretty good movie. It just got a TV show.
How come no one? I haven't heard no one talk about it. Like I feel like that would be so much hype.
I don't know. The TV
It's
show's
like-
getting a lot of hype right now, though.
Like when The
Paramount's
Witcher
making-
came out, that was like the biggest thing.
Paramount's
But like,
making the fucking Halo series. Surprisingly, everyone's talking about how Paramount took up the Halo fucking show. That's the thing you gotta think about.
That is a little surprising, to be honest. Like, you wouldn't think Paramount would go that far to, like, be like, oh yeah, Halo's down, or like...
The budget they have for that fucking show is scary, though. I'm afraid to know what they're planning on doing with it. Apparently,
Oh, dude,
it's like, more than The Witcher had, like, by like 2
I
times.
see an entry point in the wall ahead.
Get in there.
There's gonna be so much CGI and, like,
Oh, yeah, no.
visual
it's
effects,
Halo.
it's not gonna be funny.
Oh god, one of those guys are back. One of those really strong guys
But
are back.
I hope if they do decide to do CGI, I hope they do, like, full, like, mocap, like, tracking for, like, the CGI characters to give it more of a sense of, like, realism.
Yeah.
Because that I would really like. And another thing I'd be looking forward to is, like, who would voice the grunts? That's all I care about. Like, who's gonna make those tiny little, like, voices?
You need ammo?
I feel really bad for saying this, but the first thing that came to my mind was like, dude, we should get, like, Wee Man on here.
Oh my god.
Be careful.
Wee Man's a really good, like
You really
like
twist
voice
the wall.
artist, though.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of, like, high-end quality professional work, so I was just like, I could see him doing it.
That is some things I do not miss
Look
from
at this
Halo.
place. It's beautiful and broken. Very, very.
Who would do the, like, the brutes and stuff? Like, who could get their... I mean, technically anyone who just has a really deep, like, gurgly, raspy voice, right?
Oh my god, imagine being rude.
Hello, everybody. I am Brute. It is time for me to kill Master Chief.
Also, I'm glad you were dying rewatching that stream.
Dude, I was so excited to, like, wake up this morning and rewatch it, because I just really wanted to know what was, like, happening. Because you don't really, like, you know you're doing, like, the bits and stuff in, like, the improv comedy, like, role-playing, like, situation like that. But, like, I don't really fully remember, like, the things, like, I said, because I was just, like, in the moment. And then rewatching it, and then hearing, like, Rimuru and, like, yourself just be, like, just dying. You're like, what is happening right now? Even Melina was kind of just, like, just questioning, like, reality at that point. She's like, what is happening? Like, you can see it on her blank expressions when she goes AFK. Oh, man. I was just everything's just cracking
My
me up.
god, I love how they made the grunts more scared of me already.
Well, dude, they thought you were dead. And then you just come back again. They're like, oh, God. Help. Like, God help us
Yeah,
all.
but when's the last time you
Dude.
heard a grunt scream in terror, help me? I don't think I've ever
Dude.
heard them yell that before. That's amazing.
Either... I mean, that's a legitimate... I think that would be scary. Dude, if I was, like, the enemy of Master Chief, right? And I knew that, like, the first time I thought he died, and I'd be like, hell yeah. And then he comes back, and you're like, oh god, no. And then you finally, like... It's been, like, centuries... And then all of a sudden he comes back again and he's just pissed. And you're like,
oh no, not me,
I'm
not
like,
me,
this
not
world's
me.
about to die. Knew you were gonna die. I know.
That is, you wanna know what those are?
Whispers of the Damned?
I'm pretty sure those are the whispers of Cortana. Like those echoes. Because
That's haunting.
Chief started having those in 5. Like he started having PTSD of losing Cortana. Like that's how fucked up Chief is now. Like he has PTSD. And
I
he's
feel like he
still-
would after the many times
Yeah,
he's like
and
died
he's
and came back
still
already.
going. He's still fighting, and he refuses to stop until he dies. And I do not blame the man. You know? Like,
Master Chief is hardcore, dude.
yeah.
Like, he does not care, and he's like, nah, screw death. I'm coming back. He's like, you can't do that, and he's just like, watch me. And so that's why the grunts are freaking out like no other.
Okay, that doesn't pause the game. That does not pause the game. We now know this.
Oh jeez, it just pulled the Destiny too.
Oh my
Cool.
god, that's Actually, I actually thought I was about to die there. When do I get these?
Can you? Do you just have to constantly like? Is it based upon like kills, or is it based upon
I
like
have no idea.
accomplishing different like
Again,
objectives and stuff that
this is
get
my
you
first time
that?
ever playing Halo Infinite's campaign. I played a little bit of the multiplayer. I played like 3 games of the multiplayer.
Multiplayer the same as expected, I'm guessing.
Oh no, it feels like Reach, but like way faster. It's really fun.
Do they have any cool mini games?
They have all the pretty much all the Reach ones. Weirdly enough.
Huh. Halo Reach was a ton of fun. I think the one mini game I loved the most was when you were driving the Warthogs, and then you have to go as fast as possible, and then you just have to try to like snipe them out of it while they're going back and forth collecting
Duck
like
Hunt
the flag, I think.
sounds like- Is it Duck Hunt? I don't
Kind
know
of,
what it's
yeah.
called.
It was like capture the flag, but like you are only allowed to use like Warthogs and other like vehicles to go back and forth, as like other people on the bridge would try to like blow you up with like RPGs and stuff. It was honestly fantastic. Does anyone know what I'm talking about in chat? Anyone play that much Halo? Because I don't remember. This has been like, I don't know, we're looking back at least like a minimum of like 5 years back for me, trying to remember what mode that was on. I don't... Is Reach isn't the same thing as ODST, right? Those are 2 completely different games. Okay. There's a reason why I'm asking, because I do not know anything about Halo. So I don't know what the difference is in games. After I said that, I realized someone left the chat.
Really? You made someone just disappointed. They were just like, no.
Look, I mentioned that I don't play video games, right? Like, not towards this extremity, at least.
Yeah,
I play cartoony, like, cutesy games. I mean, like, that's me.
Yeah.
I play open world games, like adventure status.
That's what Halo Infinite apparently is an open world. But I haven't gotten to that portion yet.
It's like, I don't mind shooter games, because, like, that's why I play, like, Destiny and stuff like that, but, you know, Destiny has an open world feel concept where it's still satisfying to just kill enemies whenever you please. I don't think... Shooter games aren't bad. It's just not something I can play by myself because I don't actually physically enjoy playing them by myself. You know, if I was playing this game with like Orangey or like you as well, like yeah, I would definitely have a lot more fun because there's actual, you know, real-time interaction, not just me struggling in the game.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Like it brings a sense of like, you know, comedy into the game, and it's just like, all right, we know what to expect, but we can actually have fun doing this and watching the torment. That is my experience.
So,
Speaking of torment,
learned the enemies can shoot the grenades out of the air.
That's cool.
Thing that happens now. I just learned that the hard way when they killed me.
We're gonna play Call of Duty Shoot 'em Man.
Oh my god.
oh man, that's funny, man. Lies, you just need someone to help carry the team? No. Like, I know you will. Like, I'm not denying that you'll carry the team. I'm just saying, like...
God, these new weapons are fucking with me so much.
Even in the open world adventure, like, cartoon games, I still don't 100% enjoy playing them by myself. Like, I have more of an appreciation for co-op games more than ever before, because I think after being on Twitch for such a long period of time myself and doing like a ton of like solo like gaming stuff, I've realized that like, I don't know, there's a weird form of like sensation in my brain of feeling very alone, I think. And there's something about that that kind of like haunts me a little bit. And I know it's supposed to be for like fun. I know it's like, you know, yeah, you're supposed to be able to play games yourself, but like I legitimately do not enjoy it.
This is crazy.
And then knowing that I can hear other people's voices
What the fuck
like
is
with me
this?
while I'm playing a game, I think is very
What am I
comforting.
looking at right now? Coffins?
How hard is it to find tablet charger cables?
This isn't a trap.
Apparently very difficult.
Great. I hope this weapon of yours is
I
worth
mean-
the risk. I'm reading multiple enemy ships heading this way.
I gotta move my my microphone back a little bit. I realize my plosives are a little too loud here.
What the fuck is this thing?
Cortana. The return. The rebirth.
It's been 6 months. Where have you been?
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
Rogue?
How? By you?
No.
Yeah, she went
Of
rogue.
course not.
She actually tried to kill
Did you hit
everybody.
your head or something?
She
Oh,
genuinely
jeez.
tried to kill the
Remember,
universe.
my instructions were to enter the
Oh
installation,
God.
imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours
What kind
were
of-
to take her back to the Infinity for
Did,
deletion.
Orangey, did you just straight up lose like a
It wasn't
charging
you.
cable?
Okay then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion
Fully
routine
aware
is
AI.
complete.
We have that now apparently, and it's terrifying.
Still here.
Good.
Good.
Dude,
My programming
I
says I'm
understand
not
that
supposed to
all
be
too
here.
well.
You
I
need to
couldn't
delete
find my my VR
No.
like charging cable for the
No.
longest time yesterday, and and then I
created
remembered at
for
like the
one
very last
purpose.
minute
purpose
that
is
I
no
literally
longer
just
needed.
it just
My
takes
mission's over.
a Type C
Yeah,
charger, so I just grabbed my phone
Bandits are
charger,
planning to fire
and that's
this
all I
weapon.
needed.
We need to make sure.
I was
they
like
don't.
freaking out. I was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I can't find him. Like I never actually had one. I have older
You may have
tablets. I'm
noticed
trying
that
to
a
see if they
significant
still
piece
work.
of
I
this
don't think they are
installation has
dead.
been damaged, making
Hmm.
that impossible.
I
And
hope you
third,
find
to
it.
fire
Are
this
those for
weapon, we would need an
your
activation
drawing
index.
tablets?
Cortana had the index.
Or are
Might have
those
tried
just
to read
like
as
your
well.
Something stopped your deletion.
for like computer
We need to
wise?
find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Also,
Sure?
question: what would, if anyone knows this, what would be a good investment for like laptops nowadays? Like if you just wanted for like,
Oh, dude, I feel so weird having Cortana back.
something good.
And she's not a psychopathic bitch. No, it's not Cortana. It looks like
It's-
Cortana, but it's not
Did
Cortana.
you do that?
No, removing me.
Her name
Just
is
all the
just
ones I had in
Weapon.
storage.
She's just
I
called
gotcha.
a weapon.
I need you to understand. There's not much time.
Dude, those whispers are very like haunting. I'm not gonna lie.
That is literally Cortana's voice.
It feels like they're actually like resonating in my ear,
No, it's not her. Just
and
dust
it's
echoes.
very
What did you
disturbing.
say?
What? It's just pieces of data cycling until they run out of power.
Why is her name just Weapon?
It's all around us.
I don't think we know her name yet, because it's not Cortana, it's something else.
I wouldn't think she's actually like a weapon.
The AIs are actually weapons, considering Cortana literally took over 90% of the spaceships and all the advanced tech. Apparently.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, why do you think we have like a little wrist grapple hook instead of thrusters?
I mean, fair point.
Yeah. At least that's what I would assume. I mean, I didn't even know she was dead. What the fuck?
It's like ghosts.
Okay, when did I start playing a horror game? I thought this was Halo.
He has been assigned a number.
The ghosts of Christmas past come back to haunt Master Chief. All right,
Fuck am I-
this is
There's something.
I
up
mean, I know
ahead.
ODST.
I can feel it calling out to me.
I know ODST was a fucking.
that was legitimate like fear right there. Just that scream, and then a very shortly cut in time scream. Add that to a highlight reel of perfectly cut screams.
These are the banished.
Affirmative.
Oh, that'd be
Smell
fantastic.
Even worse than I imagined.
How do you wait?
You can smell them.
Well, an array of sensors in your armor can, and I analyze the input. You smell fine, by the way.
Wait, so the AI is sniffing you?
I don't know if I like this new Cortana. I don't think I like this new AI. I'm gonna be honest with you. This AI is a little weak.
King Orangey asked, Skull, what was that Dark Souls mod for Skyrim called?
Oh god, I can't fucking remember. It's been that long since I played. I don't know what that laser is, but I'm afraid. Let's go introduce myself to it.
Seemed like a sniper.
What is this gun?
That was.
Stalker rifle.
Ooh.
We're taking it.
Nice and pretty.
I like the Mangler still though. I like these two. These are all new weapons I keep getting.
Look, over there. That's the source.
The bridge is out.
It's a power
This
suit.
is-
Activate the light bridge.
Maybe there's a way to power it back up nearby.
What's a power suit?
Weapon. This is the source of all of my power.
Never mind.
You shall abide. Dude, I thought those whispers were coming from behind me. I legitimately just turned around. I thought like my wife was like home, and I was like, dude, no. Don't like that.
Retrieve data.
I just learned I have a new fear. Oh,
Is it safe?
it's a box jellyfish.
I think so. Yes. It's safe.
I don't trust her.
What's a brand new AI?
This is part of me.
Oh, is it like
I don't know why.
Cortana?
I don't
It's
know
a
how,
Cortana
but
model,
it
but
is
it's not
me.
Cortana.
No, I mean
the
like what
last
she's
part I remember
experiencing
being
right now. She
deleted.
said it was like,
Maybe.
it's part of me, and I remember
me
being
just-
deleted. Oh, jeez.
You are here
Oh.
because you were chosen. Our enemies are getting smarter and more numerous every day. What I am about to show
Wait, how is
you
she
will help
life-size?
turn the tide of war. I have been working to harness the strategic power of a shipborne AI
happening?
onto the battlefield. Are you ready?
Yes, Dr. Halsey.
We're experiencing the past while we're in the future.
Unlike previous
Oh.
AI models, she will reside between your mind and the suit, directly communicating with your neural interface.
So I'm
Think of
guessing
her as a new set
Cortana
of
and
eyes
Master
to
Chief
aid
had a
your
thing.
reactions and upgrade your reconnaissance. She's not the driver, but a way to level the playing field.
What do I call her?
Ask her. She named herself.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Together you become
Wow,
our newfound
this is
hope. Together,
This is
you
the
become our
weirdest
key to humanity's
scenario.
survival.
We're
She
in
will
the
do
Is this-
anything necessary.
Is this all in his
Sure
head?
that your mission is accomplished.
Like, is he just
That means
seeing this as
sacrificing
like a
herself
memory?
Yes.
for you to accomplish it.
But this is also like they've kind of introduced like a weird space
I
magic.
touched it, and
Was that real?
it's just data.
His DNA isn't
It's-
human anymore. That's a thing as well.
It's just here. Clusters of recursive code. But this, on the other hand, this is the framework I use to trap Cortana. It contains a copy of the activation index, at least fragments of it. What should we do with it?
Take it.
Do we need it?
Well, based on what you've told me so far, the bigger question is, do the Banished need it?
I'm sure they would want it. Why wouldn't they?
Do it.
Do it. Really? Do it.
That was... something?
Do you at least have a name?
go.
So you're not called Weapon?
Hello, weapon.
Have a name, please. I want to call you by something besides Weapon.
Yeah, that's very irritating. Obviously, we're not going to figure out, and the intended purpose is for us to figure out her name at a later point in time. Even though it's technically supposed to be Cortana, but now it's not Cortana.
This is the biggest mindfuck I've ever had.
Who knew it was going to happen in Halo? I mean, come on.
Give me a second, and I'll get this bridge activated.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna just assume I need to.
We've got company, Chief. Meet me at the plinth up ahead.
Wow.
You at the what?
Fuck
I'm sorry.
did I?
Oh, jeez. Headshot, headshot, headshot.
That guy just ragdolled a little bit.
Yes, he did. I think that wasn't the other reason why I loved like the Halo series a little bit until I stopped playing. Something so fascinating about like the ragdoll physics of like the characters.
You didn't dodge it, bud.
Yeah. Dude, I wish Discord had... I mean, it does. I just don't have the money to upgrade it, but the playback is just... It's constantly, like, trying to, like... Not really buffer, but, like, the resolution is constantly going in and out, so I always have to look back at the Twitch stream. Because it's, like, crystal clear on stream.
Not the type to waste any time, huh?
Like, the graphics on stream look
Noted.
beautiful.
Let's go.
Why is she so happy?
See, that's why I don't trust her. Anyone who's that happy usually has a, has some problems. See, like, I may be always, like, happy and always smiling, but not all the time. Because I'm not a psychopath. That should be the logistics behind it all. Just if you smile at a time, you're crazy. Oh man.
Oh, I shot the turret off its hinge. No wonder they couldn't shoot with it anymore.
Well, I have a feeling this is a very one-sided match all of a sudden since you were going around with a frickin' turret now. Honestly, this stream actually really isn't that far behind. Alright, maybe it is. It's a couple of, 5 to 10 second, maybe, max. I think probably like 5 or 6. I'm sorry? Is it the one ring to rule them all?
Why did that
No.
grunt have a assault rifle, a pistol, and a couple other things that he should not have had?
You know, he wanted to be tough for a change, and in the end, it didn't even matter.
It failed. Horribly.
He tried so hard and got so far.
But in the end, it didn't matter.
Oh no.
No.
What's wrong?
This gravity lift should be powered up. We need to find a way to bring
Such
it
an
back
old,
online.
stupid joke, I swear. But I still love it. What is that?
It's
A skewer?
gun. That's what. Oh, it is a very big gun.
That's a big boy.
Oh, what?
Is this the equivalent of like a BFG?
Well, I mean, whatever it is, it's mine now.
That guy's dead.
Well, he's actually
Now he's
dead.
even more dead. Double tap.
This object, it's part of the ring's life force. It's
I love how they
called a
finally
power
removed
seed.
fall damage.
That is good.
Yeah,
Very
remember how
nice.
Halo used to have fall damage even though you're an elite powered suit?
Oh,
Never
yeah.
makes sense when you think about that.
Yeah.